perhaps see that coming. You never know, because Kuro could also play, if he has this Mirana following him around the map and he has a slower start, maybe he has to play his own woods more, maybe he's stacking Ancients.
Oh,
and God, that is such
Bad
a
Rider. Templar Assassin, what the hell are you gonna do now?
troll.
Between these two mid laners, which is both heroes very good at getting the right clicks, whether it be with that hard hitting base damage of the Kunkka or the refraction of the TA.
We are catching back up quickly there. So they are starting to recover both of those heroes that were aggro tri-laned at first. Now able to start getting something, as Michael Joe's even getting aggressive onto Gabby here with that Mud Golem from Kuro. And like Panel mentioned, you know, the Tidehunter laning versus the Wraith King, it's pretty good. You know, he's going to be able to go for those anchor smashes onto the Skeletons. And so what we were talking about.
There's bottom lane. You said they needed to get out of there. They didn't.
I feel like they should have
stuck
actually
around in mid lane. Another combo's laid out, and it's another kill for TNC, just finding any opportunity to outnumber and make the pounce happen.
Because looking like free moves for them. They're just making it look pretty simple with their rotations.
And I don't know how Liquid can make a move at this moment, because not only, as you say, it's hard with their heroes, it's also hard to do it on the heroes of TNC. They've got a mid lane Kunkka. He's very tanky. If he gets the poke down, now they're trying, but a good disruption. Saves him from the initial combo. Tims is coming in with the wraparound armor. He's trying to run himself away, looking to get to the high ground. He's still alive. They're popping out. He's getting back to the tower, but they will kill him off. They'll get the kill, but now the turnaround comes into play. Tims turns, finds GH. Weehar's trying to dive for more. One more hit on Tims will do it. Has the salve, ticking him back up. Kuro's looking to dive. Tims underneath the tower will be closed upon. Weehar gets the meld strike in, and finally Liquid.
You know, they're telltale the way the TNC spell is going to be coming out. There's a lot of ways that you can get some nice saves coming in from GH.
There we go. Smoke into Roche.
It's going to be a big fight.
It is scanned out, so TNC know exactly what's up. Cuckoo's going to start heading over with the Firefly. Moonlight Shadow being offered over by Tims.
Arrow,
as Liquid will go for it. He's heading, take it out very quickly. Cuckoo's going to try and look for the timing. He's in with the lasso. Armor's in with the BKB. The time bringing the moment. Mind control is outside the pit with the Ravage. Armel already got the BKB up, but Tims is punched up into the air. Gabby's trying to tap, but a quick meld in from Weehar takes him down the once. He's back with a second life. Blinks over to the side. Weehar still trying to keep his eyes on Gabby. The Ray Fire Blast slows down Weehar, but the rest of Liquid collapsing on the Wraith King, as Liquid will be able to hold this area around the pit. Armel tries for another poke, but he's already used the BKB. He's got to be careful. He's out of mana. 2 big hits from the TA. Bring Kunkka down low as TNC back up to the high ground. Tims is looking in, but he's trying for the seal. They are not going to get it though. Weehar will be able to secure that Aegis. Buyback for GH, as he knows now with the Aegis in Weehar's hands. This is the fight for Liquid to take. Torrent out to Weehar and Mind Control. Miracle still on the sea escape, trying to desperately run away from those Shadow Demon illusions. GH and Mind Control, they're still on the front lines, punching up Armel. Miracle, he's thinking about going in, but he's ignored. He doesn't have the Aegis himself. It's on, or it was on Weehar. There's the jump forward. AU taken out. Weehar once more. As TNC, they're getting pushed all the way back. Mind Control's there with the wraparound. Bleak forward for GH. They've found Tims as well.
He dies so quickly in the fights from all the physical damage. Liquid, they're just knocking on the Rex already.
I'll send a boat down mid, won't make the connection. 40 seconds, no Tims. Liquid more than happy to stand their ground and look to take this Rex away. Just 26 minutes there, they'll go for the lead in with the lasso. But snowball forward, Gabby throws out the zone. Armel plus the BKB, but he has to put the BKB in right. It's so much physical damage output coming out from Liquid. Miracle with the ult. He beats down Cuckoo. Gabby's out of mana. He's got to back off. The buyback comes in from Cuckoo. They'll look for the drag back with the X marks, looking towards Miracle, but he has to move at speed to get out. He's back in, has the Orchid, cuts down the SD, looks over to Cuckoo. That's a dive back on the Bat Rider as Liquid will clean up the mid-brack. Poked upon by Miracle.
Just put him in that front lines there. He has Satanic, he has BKB, he has Solar Crest. Throne's going down. Gabby, jump in.
He's going to try for the jump. Snowball comes out. They'll turn quickly, looking to burst him down the first. And in fact, he's out of mana. He's dead without chance. Short. He can't hit. They burn his mana, they burn his life. Ravages out from Mind Control. They're all dying again on TNC as Liquid will push Armel back to the base, and GG is called. This game was over at least about 5 minutes ago. They tried for one last shot. It's the main stage, you've got to do it. But game one, without a doubt, goes the way of Liquid. And you can't help but feel as well that this one was a game
for Liquid, and they can just hold on.
Yeah,
for leaking.
I like a hyper carry. I think that sounds good.
Whoa, fat! Guys, we're both right.
Woo! Don't high-five each other until the camera comes back, then we can get super hype. I don't even know if it will come back, but you called the anti-mage. You think that Liquid Miracle anti-mage
unless you're able to sort of get it through a tree line or get it from out of the AM's vision. Yeah, yours being that instant setup would certainly be what allows the DP to get on top of him with the silence.
Yeah, or just arrow connecting in, or yeah.
A lot of ways to time it, and TNC's very, very strong with the execution, as we've seen many times. So inside the jungle, Gabby starting to poke. Liquid's going to have a little bit of a look towards it. Midnight Shadow will be used to try and get him out, but the sentry down, they've got the vision. He's going to head over, provide some of the backup that's going to allow him to turn. And in fact, with Kuko as well, Mind Control's in trouble. They're straight on top of the Underlord. Armel kept just alive in time by that false promise. As he falls so able to push out these lanes and shove them out as far as he can to make sure that TNC cannot get this 5-man push together down a lane. Space is going to be there for AM to jump around the map very safely.
Exactly. I mean, that's literally what they've been doing for the last, like, pretty much the whole game, right? Just mind control in one lane, Weehaw in the other one, push it out as far as possible so TNC cannot group up and go for their game-ending play, which we could see them start to set up for here. BKB is finished for Armel. They do want to start really pressing that advantage, try to get these tier 2s, because Liquid, they're getting away with a lot here in this game.
This should be, with the numbers that they have, a very quick kill onto Mind Control. They'll even blow the Ravage for this one. Mind Control found. Arrows out to Kuro in the jungle as they'll get both of the pickoffs. Instant TP is up top and the jump forward. Tims, he's got the setup for another. Yule's up onto Weehaw, turn with the Yules onto the Tide, but AU's ready to chase, so's Tims. They'll try and purge up Tims to try and get that route. He won't be able to quite get on top of Weehaw. Arrow's actually going to miss Weehaw with a cheeky sidestep, but TNC, they've got the numbers. 4 of them are up. Another Yules throws him up. Weehaw is surrounded, and they will deal with the push. That threat, that pressure we talking about, to run down mid and just, I guess, taking that tier 3, maybe even just going straight tier 4s and Ancients before Lick was able to react or take the side lanes. But you look at this anti-mage and you say, well, Miracle, he can go for the rat place, but he can also turn up to the fight.
Yeah, he can start turning up to the fights for sure. It really does. It does feel like Liquid have the better control in the game so far here now. Even though TNC, they have Aegis and Cheese, they have to make something big happen. They're gonna smoke. They're gonna try to keep forcing this issue. Right now, they're gonna be parking Gabby actually bottom, so they can have two lanes at least pushing in, so they don't have to worry about some split push where they lose their mid lane creep wave. They'll at least have a bottom wave too. But immediately, Liquid, they're not gonna allow that. They're gonna start trying to fight.
Straight in on mid onto Tims, and Tims is gone. We'll look towards Armel. Soulcatcher brings him low. Pot the BKB. But Miracle's on top of them. He'll pop the cheese. He's back up to full. He's trying to keep himself alive with the Spirit Siphons. Miracle's just staying on top of the target. Is the end save for Armel. It's going to try and turn with the silent self-fuels as he'll get himself up in the air. Healing up. The sun's out for Weehaw. BKB's out. False Promise will keep Armel alive for a little bit, but the Mana Void's going to do serious amounts of damage. Miracle staying on them. Ravage comes out for Cuckoo. TNC looking for the turnaround, but they've lost Armel. They'll get Weehaw. Can they get Miracle? He's too tanky and will be easily able to blink back out of the fight. Gabby, he's out of mana, but he's still punching into Kuro. Mind Control, he says, boys, it's time to go home. Kuro's not coming home tonight, though. Will be Mind Control on his own, rifting away. Miracle straight back into the mid, keeping that pressure on. So the fact that Liquid have lost 2, in fact, GH, he's nearly turning and bringing down Tims and Gabby with him. Will finally fall. So they get the 3 kills, TNC.
Back of your mind, you're just thinking about it constantly. You're like, uh-oh. That ticking time bomb.
I am farm rising.
Mm-hmm.
Cuckoo, he's got eyes on him. Miracle, he'll turn. Cuckoo has to put the BKB and head back. Liquid, they've got the full team here ready to fight. This time they're not messing around, they're ready to start some action off. Abby will start to look for the lead in, gets himself on top of Kuro. Kuro should be the first to fall. With the stolen Ravage. As Miracle locks down onto Armel, they will lose Kuroki, but Miracle's going to start to pick apart the backline as jumps forward up to the high ground for the chase. Mind Controller, we are burning down Cuckoo. Gabby trying to commit for a kill with his BKBs onto Mind Control.
Oh, the stolen
promise. GH making sure that Mind Control can get himself out alive. Miracle and we are turned to get themselves on top of Gabby, beginning to burn down the mana. Miracle's over to look towards Tims. The self-fuels by sometimes for Tims. He's back down. Armel has got the ghost, but there's already Tims dead. AU as well. It's a buyback from Cuckoo. Can they get any kills out of this? They have found Weehaw. Weehaw will fall to TNC. Blink out and away from them. Armel starting to fall low.
Just to the illusions.
He'll get himself a little bit of heal. Well, a lot of bit of heal from those ghosts returning in. False Promise being used by AU to try and get him out back to safety. Weehaw, he's just running straight into the midst of them all with a BKB popped up towards the base.
Done AU.
Forcing the 5 of them back towards their tier 4. They'll turn, they'll look for Weehaw. Weehaw does fall. They're able to kill the Lash. Anti-mage to the high ground on top of Armel, and he quite finishes above the BKB's finished. GH with a refresher sharp force. He's up to the high ground and has that Ravage ready to play with. Armel is dead without buyback. AU's dead as well. GH is in. Stolen Ravage out after the three of them. They'll lift up the Bristleback, slam him back down. Gabby's out of the game. Miracle's moving in. There'll be a buyback from Gabby. Miracle held back by the Eels, but we are just runs down Tim's. Tim's dead for nearly 2 minutes. Liquid cleaning up another set of racks. There is no hold and seemingly no chance for TNC to turn this one round right now. Gabby, the final hurrah, as he'll step forward. Manners burnt out. Miracle finishes him off. Godlike on age. GG. And there we have it. They'll tap themselves out of this. GG is called. TNC are out of the competition. And Liquid, with this Game 2 victory, will move on 2-0.
What a series from Liquid, bringing it back, making it look like, I mean, the group stages we saw from them, they had some tough times, but these two games, it looked like they were pretty much back in form. The last game was some perfect timing with the double BKBs. They make this incredible stuff happen. This time, the split pushing, the shoving of the lanes, just never allowing TNC to do what their draft wanted to do and get that big push going.
I mean, you said it's sort of the start. TI comes around.